They are Carmen, Big Man Mangini.
Hey-o.
And Billy Blank, he's back, I guess. What are you going to do about it, though, folks?
I'm back.
All right, let's talk about Clash of Paris. We'll start with that. Carmen Mangini is the fan favorite here, folks.
Uh-oh.
All right, we're going to have to start with it first. The first match tonight was Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed. Are you surprised that Roman won that match and they put him, apparently it seems, out for like a month and a half to 2 months? Are you surprised he's out of action for a little bit?
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, if he's supposed to be making this movie, that's a good way of, keeping him strong. They heel turned on him and, attacked him. Time to make the movie while he, quote unquote, recovering to make his big comeback.
Now, do you think when he comes back, he might come back on anybody?
I don't know. It's possible, I guess. Let's see where the story goes in the meantime.
What does Jesse say? Of returning,
Him and Cody Rhodes are in it.
What is?
Oh, it must be the Street Fighter movie. Yeah, I think so.
That's why Cody's been a while too. Here's one for Carmen. Now we got I'll do that one next. Next we got the tag team match. The Wyatt Six versus the Street Profits.
I mean, I think they're getting ready to split up the Street Profits. I think they're starting to show a little disagreement here and there. Yeah, they're a good tag team, but they're both good wrestlers, so I'm sure they'll be able to run with it. So that's I think we're in store for. I think you're looking for a split to happen fairly soon, probably.
Who do you think turns heel out of one of these two? Because one of these two are probably going to have to turn heel. Who do you think it's going to be?
I'm not sure.
I'm going to go with Dawkins.
I think that's what they're kind of making it look. Seem to be like he's the one that's kind of being like, yo, hold on, like I'm in charge here. So I think they're going to have him be the bad guy. That does make sense.
He has the better bad guy look, I think.
Yeah.
Billy Blank, who you think? Dawkins or Ford? If they split up, go bad.
I think it would be. I think Montez is too likable, so he would have to be the good guy. Yeah. Unless they wanted to make. I don't know if they would make him heel. I do love watching the tag team fall apart. Slight disagreements.
So Carmen, did you say, I read what you sent me the other day, but did you say Wade Barrett asked for time off?
Yeah, he put a statement out after everybody started going nuts and like making comments and all, basically saying, I had requested time off like 9 months ago and it was granted. He's like, I'll be back in like 3 weeks. Like, he wasn't removed, nothing happened. People were just, like, making stuff up and trying to, like, bullshit people.
Because what he said about Nikki Bella, apparently, they said?
Well, that was the rumor. But apparently it's not true. Yeah, then Nikki Bella said that he was avoiding her, and then he said he wasn't avoiding her. I'm hearing all types of stuff about this. I think the whole thing was bullshit.
What about...
He didn't say anything that crazy. Okay, but you made it sound like he said something super... You said she's a little older, right? Not that crazy. Like I said, I think the whole thing's made up by fans.
What was she trying to hit on him or something?
What? Well,
I said, what was she trying to hit on him or something?
He basically said she hasn't been in the ring for a long time. And he really didn't say anything that weird.
Next match is, speaking of Nikki Bella, Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella for the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
Are you surprised Nikki Bella lost, Carmen?
No, not at all. She shouldn't win. She shouldn't be wrestling. She shouldn't even be back. They should just get rid of her. And let her go grow old. Get another boob job and let her plastic face fall off. The plastic surgery is unbelievable.
Let's see.
She looks like a doll. Like, not in a good way. Like, she looks like freakish. She looks phony. Yeah, phony. That's a perfect word.
All right. Nothing about that garbage match. Next, we got Sheamus versus Rusev. I thought that was a pretty physical match, Carmen.
Yeah, I figured that'd be a big match. That's two physical wrestlers. The Donnybrook match, they had all the stuff around the ring to beat each other up with. I knew that was going to be a brutal one, so I mean, it wasn't a big surprise.
Thought it was a pretty.
I think they're still dead.
Sorry.
That was an incredible segue by Bob.
I said, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I thought these two put on pretty good matches when they get in the ring together.
Yeah, no, they definitely, it's going to be always like a brutal match, fast-paced the whole way. And I think they're still building the Rusev story, so I think that's why he won. I still feel like how we're going, going with this character of his. It's great to have him back from that other federation.
Now, I hate to say this. This match might have been one of the best of the nights. It could have been the best match of the night. What people say, Logan Paul, what people say, are the greatest of all time, John Cena.
Right.
Carmen, I thought that match was pretty damn good.
That was a great match. I credit to both of them. I mean, people love to hate on Logan Paul, but he puts the work in. He makes a big match. He makes it good. He plays it up.
Make sure.
He's doing exactly what you would hope he would do. Excellent. John Cena might be putting on his best matches he's ever had in the last 6 months. He's going down his comfort zone. He's trying stuff. He's doing new things. So it's making for some entertaining fights. Did you see in the Sami Zayn fight? Sidebar, he did a bunch of other wrestlers' finishing moves. Yeah, that's what I mean. He's just having fun with it now. It's fun to watch. So cool.
He was trying to go for the RKO. I thought it was funny.
He did the Kurt Angle. It wasn't this match. It was the match against Sami Zayn. He did the angle lock. He did the angle slam.
Carmen, is what I'm hearing now, is it true John Cena's last match ain't in Boston now?
I don't know. I'm not sure how they're going to want to find it out.
I heard it's in...
I saw a schedule that said Saturday Night Main Event would be his last match, but I forget.
I heard it's in D.C. now. I don't know how true that is, but...
That's possible. They want to blow that show up, the Saturday Night Main Event. Cena's final match. That'd be a way to do it. It's definitely draws a view.
Next we got...
The ratings would be huge for that.
Next we got for the world title, Seth Rollins versus Jey Uso versus CM Punk versus Logan versus LA Knight versus CM Punk. Are you surprised that Seth retained?
Nah, you're just starting the Seth Rollins story. He's had to keep his belt for a bit. And, obviously now we know it's built into a whole thing. Him and Becky, CM Punk and AJ. It's going to be, they're writing a story here, and they're just at the beginning of it. Yeah, when it's a group match like that, the champion's probably going to retain, but you're going to get a good match. Yeah, a lot going on. There's very little, downtime.
When Becky Lynch interfered, how shocked were you? Not at all?
No, it wasn't. When she touched the ring, we kind of... if you knew wrestling, you kind of saw, you could tell it was her. The body language.
I think at WrestlePalooza, it's going to be a mixed tag team match, do you?
I definitely think that's what they're setting up for, at the very least. Did they officially say there's going to be a match, or they just brought AJ out? Nothing yet. AJ just came out, beat up Becky Lynch. Seth carried her out. She looks good. She still looks great, bud.
No. Do you think it'll be a double championship match on the line in that one, or probably just tag team?
Wow, that would be cool, bro. If it's a tag match, probably just be a tag match, but they could eventually have where both of them are going after titles in separate matches. That's an interesting idea, Bob.
Who do you think wins the tag team match? I say Carmen. If there's no belts on the line, I say CM Punk wins.
Yeah, definitely. Him and AJ.
I say they win that match.
If Vince was in charge, AJ would lose the first match back. Just to mess with people.
But if CM Punk faces Rollins for the belt, then Seth will still keep the belt. I think he's keeping it at least till WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think he'll keep it at least for a bit longer. Always puts on such a good match, Seth Rollins. Pound for pound, I think he might be the best wrestler in the world right now, to be honest with you. Even Mike and everything, he's the full package. Yeah. He's holding it down. He's doing his thing.
Let's ask Bill. So, Bill, how are the Flying Nans doing today?
Oh, boy. I was hoping we didn't get into this. The Flying Nans are not doing well. The Sand team is doing great.
Who?
For the record, since nobody knows what we're talking about, I was going to say the people want our fantasy football team as part of the fantasy football league that we're all in. I was going to say the people want to hear about our fantasy football league. People didn't know what they were hearing about.
I was winning last time I checked, or I think it was close.
There was another thunder delay. There was 2 more thunder delays today, apparently.
Yeah.
3 total.
Not thunder, lightning.
Lightning. And that's fun enough.
They don't mess with lightning, that's for sure.
So, Bill, did Sam killed you with that Denver Bronco defense?
The Denver Broncos defense was great. Green Bay locked the Lions. You see that?
Yeah, they put a beating on them.
Yo, Carmen, how you doing in your suicide league?
Let's see. I'm currently losing.
Or would you be one of the teams eliminated, or not? You don't, not yet.
I don't even bother looking yet. I don't look at that. Pay attention on Sunday. I'm on Monday. So I'm looking.
Monday morning quarterback.
Yep.
We clean off the wounds. How's your fantasy team holding up?
I'm in 6 leagues, and I'm losing in 2, and I think I'm winning in 4.
6 leagues? Oh, my
I'm losing in my cousin's league, both. The suicide league, but it really doesn't matter if you lose. You just can't have the least amount of points.
I'm trying to... when you say suicide league, it makes me think...
The least amount...
It's also called a guillotine league. Basically, everybody plays, and whatever team has the lowest score overall gets cut from the league that day. Like that game, you're out.
Oh, that's cool.
It's called a guillotine league?
But you can just have like a really bad week and then you're done.
Yep.
I checked mine. I checked mine last time, Bill. I was close. I was projected to lose, but I don't go by that. But then Goff threw that last-minute touchdown, and Laporta did his little one-handed and kept both feet down, so he might have saved me. Because I got a tight end going tomorrow for the Bears, so we'll see. And I got a kicker tonight on Bass, so I can still get some points.
Did you guys watch the Chiefs San Diego game? Or LA, I should say. It was on YouTube, and Rich Eisen was the announcer, and the quality was not great.
Yeah, we couldn't get we were down the shore. We couldn't get the YouTube TV on.
It was on regular. It was on regular YouTube too, Bill.
Oh, it was on just regular YouTube?
Yeah, I went on YouTube and it was right there as live.
Oh, yeah. Shit. I had to use my brother's login. Oh my god, it was a wasted effort.
You should have. I didn't realize to tell you. Sorry, Bill.
That's okay.
I was watching the game because I have
I
Patrick Mahomes in 2 leagues, so I'm in a lot of leagues, Bill. It's hard to keep track in, but it's fun.
I would imagine that 6 leagues would be very hard to keep track of.
I know, like today I had Cortland Sutton. I looked on the other league. I was like, damn, I'm facing Cortland Sutton.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You're gonna have so many conflictions like that. Like
It's all right, Bill. You win some, you lose some, right, Carmen?
That's what it is. That's how you do it.
Doesn't really matter to me, Bill.
that John
There's
Cena
3
match,
leagues
John
I
Cena.
care. There's 3 leagues I care about most. Our league with Carmen, my cousin Mike's league, and our league. They're the 3 most important leagues to me.
I'm not sure what they are. Oh, you have a different league with Karn?
No, but I said his league's the most his league's one of the most important leagues I'm in, and my family league and my 2 leagues with my cousins, because it's worth cash.
It's worth dollar bills.
And I want to prove I can compete with them. I mean, so
I'm in one this league that I take seriously, and then I'm in another league where it's just a bunch of our friends. John's in it. A bunch of people are in it. A bunch of people don't even watch football.
I mean,
It's kind of just like a joke.
I mean, I don't really care about I care about Peter's league, but I can draft an 8-man league and still draft a good team.
You're busy on Sundays.
Next week I'm working the Phillies. I won't be home till the late football window.
It was nice to have football back, I must say.
I'll be watching the Phillies Royals next week.
Oh, we got to talk about Trey Turner.
He's out. He'll probably be out for the year if I had to take a guess. A hamstring injury.
I don't think so.
I'm not talking about playoffs. I'm not talking about playoffs, Bill. I'm talking he might be out for at least 2 weeks.
Okay.
I'm saying
That might be.
I'm saying he might be out. I think he might be out for the regular season.
No.
Okay. I'm hoping it was just a cramp.
What do you think, Carmen? How long do you think he'll be out for?
I mean, probably a couple weeks. You know, I mean, it's longer than I want it to be, but I mean, he didn't seem like to show a lot of signs of pain or anything, so I'm hoping it's not bad. We're not going to really go until I get the MRI tomorrow.
I mean, I don't think Bill. I don't think he'll be out for the playoffs. I think he'll be back when the playoffs begin. But I think the Phillies realize they're in a good spot. I don't think the Phillies are going to rush him back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, take your time.
If he's ready to come back, they'll bring him back. But they got a 7-game lead on the Mets. They should have a good enough team to beat them this week, Bill.
It's a different hamstring. It's another.
All right, let me ask Carmen with Turner out. Who's your leadoff hitter? Does Schwarber go back up there, or do you bring Stott from the 9-hole and make him the leadoff hitter and keep Schwarber in the 2-hole?
I don't know. I don't know if I bring Stott up. I mean, he hasn't been that great.
How about you put Sosa in there and put Turner, or you just move Schwarber and then Harper up? What would you do?
You can't put Sosa in the leadoff.
Oh, but you got to find a leadoff hitter. I'm not saying
maybe
you put Bader up there.
Bader and Marsh have been killing it. Him and Bader both have been killing it.
Maybe
Bader's become a very likable fellow. I'll tell you, it helps when you hit 400 for like 3 weeks.
Carmen, what do you think? I might try Bader up there.
Yeah, that's what I said. Bader or Marsh. I'd try either one.
He's fast.
Not a bad idea, but Bader is the leadoff. He's quick enough.
Put Bader, then keep the lineup basically the same. Marsh will hit behind JT. Good to go.
You know Marsh is up to 282?
Yeah.
Marsh is on fire lately.
If you take away the first month of like April, he's been like 320 or something like that.
Yeah, they had one. Apparently, they were saying today he didn't have a hit in April. That's crazy.
Yo,
He's stuffed in April.
Yo, Carmen, are you? I'm not upset about it, but are you upset that Nick Castellanos got benched or no?
I mean, I think they're platooning them. They're putting them in there already. I think they can use them. That's fine.
I mean, I think playing him against lefties is fine because he wasn't really hitting anyway, and he's not hitting righties that much.
Yeah, I mean, I want him to put the best team in.
You can't sit Bader right now. Today he had the day off, so it's all right for today. But going forward, you got to. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's so good right now. It's a great pickup.
Yeah.
But Bill, I do think they're going to put Schwarber back in the leadoff spot. That's what I think, though. But we'll see.
I'm worried that I just don't want. He hits home runs, so I just want people on base for his home runs.
Just want to come in there and see what the MRI says tomorrow. That's when we'll know.
Yeah. We need good news. What was I about to say about Marsh? I had something I was going to say about Marsh. Very likable guy.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Missing Wheeler. We can't lose Wheeler and Turner. That's just not right. That's not fair.
Bill, Turner's not going to be done for the year. He may be done for the rest of the regular season, but like Carmen said, let's see what the MRI says first.
Yeah, me and Tom.
All I've read was a hamstring sprain, but he didn't get the MRI yet. So let's see what it says.
He said he felt a grab in his hamstring, which is concerning for sure. But
an MRI, Bill, a hamstring last year was out for 6 weeks. A hamstring can be anywhere from like 3 to 4 to 6 weeks. And if he is out for the year, Bill, the 4 weeks, right? Yeah.
Okay.
There's 3 weeks left in the regular season, so they start 4 weeks. The good news is, Bill, is that look, we may not catch the Brewers for the 1 seed. I still think we can, but we got a comfortable lead on the Dodgers right now for the number 2 spot. But we got to keep playing baseball and playing our game. You can't worry about who's injured and who's not injured. I mean, it hurts, but Turner's hurt. Next man up. Same with Wheeler.
Next man up.
He'll be back.
The Wheeler thing hurts even. The Wheeler thing is just the worst. I don't think we talked about that.
If you lose Wheeler, that's a huge knock.
And Nola's just struggling. I don't know. His velocity's right there where it should be, but.
Well, Bill, Nola has a tough test tomorrow, so he better not walk guys in the first inning. He better come out and pitch.
You know, you always get that notorious Nola inning where he gives up a home run or two.
Well, Bill, you know what's killing Nola? He comes in and he
What?
walks people. Like they're not even hitting him. They're hitting him, but they're not after he walks people.
And he's really, like, he needs the ump to be, like, kind of on his side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean he's not even. That's what. Remember, Carmen would even tell you, right, Carmen? Last time he played Milwaukee, he hit a batter and walked a batter.
Yeah.
To
He gets
op-
in his own head,
to-
he gets a little freaked out. He stayed off in.
To open the game, and then the next guy hit a base hit. Next guy hit a base hit, and then he gave up a 3-run homer.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's what's killing him, Bill, to start the game where he walks people. He's got to. Last year, don't you remember when he was pretty good? He had 11 or 12 wins. He would throw strikes.
The first pitch strike is such an important part of it.
Even if he doesn't throw first pitch strikes, you just can't walk people. When you fall behind 3-0, they know a fastball's coming. By the way, touchdown Derrick Henry.
Oh my God! What's the score on that? With Buffalo, we're middle of Buffalo playing in Baltimore.
I got fantasy alert for myself. That's why. Now let's ask Carmen. Let's ask Carmen to break down a little bit of Hulk Hogan for us. You ready, Carmen? Let's break it down, Carmen.
I think we just do it.
No, we're not doing it.
Tribute?
We're not doing the pod now. We're doing a little bit glimpse of it, dude. You need a whole podcast for the pod.
Okay.
What do you want to talk about?
Some of his matches. Let's break it down, Carmen.
Okay, let's break
How
down
about
Hogan's career.
How about
Some of his matches.
how about the WrestleMania? How about the Mr. T match, Carmen?
We got WrestleMania 2, where it was Hulk Hogan and Mr. T. First, I think it was Cowboy Bob Orton and Roddy Piper. That was one of your first instances of the Hollywood, TV crossover into wrestling, mainstream. Mr. T eventually becoming a Entertainment Wing Hall of Famer for the WWE. It was a big match. He had a lot of coverage, and Mr. T came to wrestling. Hulk Hogan appeared on the A-Team a couple of times. It was a big crossover back and forth.
Hulk was on the A-Team?
Yeah.
We gotta watch those episodes.
Yeah, he's a friend of VA's.
I knew he'd be a friend of his. Did they do the handshake? Beautiful.
Bill, were you a fan of Hulk Hogan, brother?
See, I love listening to Carmen talk about older Hulk Hogan.
I know.
It's beautiful. It's like listening to Picasso talk about paint. It's beautiful. But my Hulk Hogan would be the NWO.
Carmen,
He was the third man.
Carmen, what was your favorite match of Hulk Hogan?
There's a bunch of them. WrestleMania 3, Pontiac Silverdome. Was it 80-something thousand people, the biggest crowd ever at that point. It's when he body slammed Andre the Giant in the ring. The body moment. They came out to the ring in the little rings of the whole, that was probably the first, WrestleMania where there was real pageantry to it. It was a showpiece. They made the whole thing about it.
When you were a kid back then, were you an Andre the Giant guy, or were you a Hulk Hogan man?
When I was a kid, I liked the good guys. So when Andre was a good guy, I liked Andre. When Andre was a bad guy, I didn't like Andre. Hogan was a good guy, so I like Hogan.
He's kind of like Patrick.
Always root for the good guy.
Yeah, when I'm a little kid, that's what we do.
I was kind of like that too. I used to like John Cena back in the day, Bill.
Yeah, you always root. I liked The Rock when he was a bad guy.
Bill, I didn't like Orton back in the day, Bill, and then he turned good, and I just stuck with him. You know why? You know why? Because I was a huge Triple H fan, and him and Orton used to go back in the day, back in 2009.
I would say if Hulk Hogan is the ultimate good guy, I think Triple H might be the ultimate bad guy.
I couldn't go with that.
I don't know, man.
Bill,
I don't know. Bill, I seen two strengths in WWE during my time, and I can tell you, Seth Rollins might be one of the best heels I've ever seen.
I immediately want to disagree just because it's he's too new.
I mean, in my era, him and Randy. I think Randy's a better heel than Triple H too.
You gotta think back Sledgehammer Triple H. It's not that bad a claim.
Dude, I love Triple H. I think he's one of the best wrestlers to ever live. I think he might be the best. Carmen thinks John Cena. We all have our different opinions, right, Carmen?
We do. We do have opinions.
I mean, I think John Cena is one of the best. I think Orton's one of the best. Some guy can walk off the corner and say, hey, I think Randy's the best. And he has a claim. Orton's done a lot in this business.
Absolutely.
Someone could say Edge or The Undertaker are the best. I don't think Edge is the best. I think Edge is eternalizing his greatness for going to AEW.
I do think him leaving for AEW does kind of tarnish, but I think looking back, Edge will be up there. Not top 10.
Look, Bill, if Edge never broke his neck, like I told all my friends, but he did, Edge might have took some titles away from Orton and Cena. He was 11-time world champion.
You got to think the ratings weren't great when Edge was like the top guy.
That's not true. Edge was pretty popular. Edge always was a popular wrestler. He had like different, eras where like he wasn't necessarily as popular as he would be. But I mean, overall, Edge had a big career. I mean, if he didn't break the neck, he probably at least 14, 15 champion. Like he'd be up there.
Do you think John Cena, if Edge doesn't break his neck, is still a 17-time world champion?
Probably.
Yeah, I didn't watch wrestling enough. When Cena and Edge were working together, it was like my blank space in wrestling. I gotta go back and watch those matches.
Remember, Bill, when Edge broke his neck, he was an 11-time world champion.
His retirement speech is one of the saddest things you'll ever see.
No, I still remember watching it.
I was watching it here, Bill, and I was sad because I was young. I didn't.
If we put it on, I would start tearing up. Even though he's come back.
No, it's still an emotional thing. I mean, it was huge.
It showed the fans really, because he was a total heel at that point, I imagine. And he comes out.
It was like, the peak of a rated R superstar.
Look, I like that.
Maybe Edge would have, if he hadn't got hurt, he may have been up there.
He's
still kind of up there. Best tag teams ever? You got to put Edge and Christian right in the top, at least 10.
Probably. I probably would.
Do you put the Dudleys up? Do you put the Dudleys up there? Get the tables.
Yes, I do, without a hesitation. Bubba Ray's a little annoying, but he's our competitive podcast.
Yeah,
we're gonna start a beef with him
somehow.
Bully Ray, you don't know nothing.
Yeah, you suck, Bubba Ray.
There we go, Bub. Tell him we're finally beefing.
Bill, get the tables.
Yeah, we're gonna put them through the table. Where's Spike? Where's Spike?
We're gonna Patrick will be our sign guy, Dudley.
There you go. Now we're starting. We're starting the 4-man Dudley, Carmen.
No, it can't be Dudley. It's got to be something different.
Fine, we're starting the 4-man.
We'll be the Bubblies.
The Bubblies? Dude.
Else from Producer Die.
Bill, Derek.
Their Producer Die is MVP of the show. That is beautiful. The Bubblies.
Now, the Bubblies?
Yeah, instead of the Dudleys, we're the Bubblies.
The Bubblies are going against the Dudleys.
Now we got 4 people. Who's tagging in with me for the Bubblies?
Oh, no. I mean, Patrick's sign guy, so he never really fights so much.
It'll be, I know, I got it. Carmen, me and you are the tag team.
Okay.
All right, can I beat Paul Heyman? I'll come out with the shoes.
No, you can't be Paul Heyman.
Who's going to be Spike Dudley? Who's going to be Spike Dudley?
You know what, Bill? I think you, Bill.
I'll never be Paul Heyman. I know.
Bill, I think I want you to be Spike Dudley.
I said we're Spike Dudley, the best of the Dudley brothers. Way better than Devon and that other guy.
Bill, do you think do you think the Hardys are up there?
Oh, yes, I do. Potentially number 1. I'll say it.
Oops.
I think Carmen might agree.
What?
You remember when they came back at that WrestleMania? You goosebumps.
You're saying that the Hardys are the best tag team ever.
What are you gonna say, Legion of Doom?
Well, that's my personal favorite, yeah. But
you have more history. I'll say in my age bracket, it would have to be the Hardy Boys, right? And maybe the New Age Outlaws.
No, I take the Hardys over the Outlaws. No, I guess in that era of wrestling, it's probably the Hardys.
Oh, that's a tough one. Then what about like Edge and Christian? There's so many teams.
Well, you got to think about them three teams, them and the Dudleys. I mean, one invented the TLC. I mean, they literally changed wrestling.
You watch the video of them behind the scenes. It's very touching, Bob.
What?
They hug at the end. They almost killed themselves in that match.
Yeah, they put it all out there with something.
The Edge spear to Jeff Hardy. The way they landed is so perfect.
Like, obviously, at this point, you've had other TLC matches, but I mean, they originated. They protected it before they
137 to
became a
72.
thing.
How much points does Henry have?
Whenever you see a ladder match, you're like, I bet you it's not going to be like when Edge and Christian and the Dudleys and them.
Yeah, everything's compared to that.
Dakota, when Hogan turned to the NWO,
yeah,
this is like your second era of watching wrestling.
Bash at the Beach, 1996.
Oh my God, an iconic moment. Iconic.
The mysterious third member.
Had Hulk ever been a bad guy? Not even remotely, right?
Well, no, that's not true. I mean, like Hulkamania, like he was never really a bad guy, but I mean, he didn't start wrestling as Hulk Hogan. He wrestled for years before that.
Oh, the years before.
Yeah, I mean, he was a bad guy at times.
It's hard to even imagine.
Actually, he was a bad guy right up to joining. I believe I remember right. He was a bad guy right up to when he joined WWF.
No way.
And then they brought him in with Bob Backlund was feuding with the Iron Sheik, doing like the whole American versus Iran thing. And
Bob Backlund? Was he that big a deal?
It's a shame Bob Backlund wasn't more charismatic. If he had better character, he probably would have been one of the best ever. He's probably one of the best wrestlers ever. Right? But he didn't like. He was at that thing of wrestling where it was really just becoming a big show. Like you really like TV and everything was coming around. It wasn't just local anymore. Like whereas like Hulk Hogan cashed in because he was that first big character on like nationwide and even international TV. Like when Hulk Hogan hit, like he was known around the world.
Because back when you're getting more of like blue collar type guy.
Yeah, I mean, Backlund eventually came back and he did like that weird character where he walked around in like the suspenders and he would put people in chicken wing and he got kind of crazy.
My era of Bob Backlund, he was like kind of a joke. In your era, he was like a 10-time world champion or something.
No, not 10. He won it a few times though. Like I said, him with the Iron Sheik was like a big deal. And then when Hulk came in, I mean, it kind of took over that feud. Then, I mean, that's like Hulkamania,
Yeah, what's up? Let me guess. This is the best podcast ever.
Oh, I was 100%.
Has to be.
Listen, because I love watching wrestling on YouTube. I call myself a wrestling historian of sorts. I like to watch a lot of shit on YouTube. But
I called you. I don't think. I don't think.
Down with his mom, his dad, he watched.
I don't think.
See it at the Spectrum.
That's different. I promise it's different.
Bill, are you outside?
I am.
Are you smoking? Do you got a beer in your hand?
Yes, I do.
The Lunary Clips tonight, but I don't think we're going to be able to say it.
What'd you say?
The a full lunar eclipse tonight, but I don't think we'll be able to see it in the Northeast.
Do you got a smoke in the other hand, Bill?
The moon does look crazy. I had a cigarette in one hand. I'm glad you said that at just that moment because I had a beer and a cigarette, coincidentally.
Carmen, is this
Turns into a werewolf.
the best Bubcast we ever did? Apparently.
The best one ever, I gotta say.
I'm just curious. So when you saw Hulk Hogan turn, did it like break your heart?
No. I mean, like, it's a sin to say, like, by the time he went to WCW, it was like, I mean, he wasn't the Hulk Hogan from when I was a kid anymore. Like, you're talking like, you're talking mid-90s. I was 22 at the time. So it was like, now, like, I was looking at, like, the old red and gold Hulk Hogan. He'd already kind of become, like, a bit of a parody of himself. He was always around Jimmy Hart and Brutus Beefcake were, like, his sidekicks. So, I mean, it was a surprise that it happened, but I mean, it wasn't like heartbreaking or anything like that. No.
I would say it was the coolest thing WCW ever did, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like one of the biggest swerves. Right up until Cena doing it. Taking the swerve.
And then the crowd started throwing beer, and then it became a thing for like the next few weeks.
Well, that was a thing for a long time before. It just they got out of practice of it.
And you really feel like actual, like, I can't believe Hulk Hogan turned on us.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can never get that again. Nowadays with social media.
Like I said, I think it really hadn't. Like, I don't think anything's gone that big until Cena went heel.
That actually was the closest thing. It made me think of it right away.
Do we know what happened with The Rock? Why he didn't show up and Cena's heel?
That's a great question.
I don't know if we'll ever know that for sure. I know now because he's so small.
What'd you say?
Yeah, he's lost weight. He's in that new movie.
He's in that new movie. He lost a ton of weight, so he's not really big right now. So I think that's why we haven't seen him recently.
When he comes back, what do you think?
I read somewhere.
If he comes,
Go ahead, Bob.
if he comes back, what do you think he's gonna do? Go right after Cody Rhodes and act like he's finished? You can't really do that, can you?
I have no idea.
It's been too long. I'm so glad we went to that WrestleMania. That really felt like the closure.
That was a great show.
Well, WrestleMania.
Yeah, the WrestleMania we went to is still so great.
You were crying, Bill.
WrestleMania XL.
I did tear up when Cody won. I had captured in it.
Nothing wrong with that for telling a story here. You got caught up in it.
Oh, I was lost.
Oh man, I thought Cody was gonna win, but when Roman Reigns got beat, it was the end of an era, Carmen.
No.
Although it's maintained some goodness. It had a little rough patch. It's getting a little boring, but it's been really good lately.
Raw and SmackDown are usually boring though. They'll have one or two good parts, but that's about it. Maybe three.
Nah.
It ain't like the Raw and SmackDown back in the day. Carmen remember those shows, right, Carmen?
What's that?
Raw and SmackDown back in the day, weren't they lit?
Sure, lit. They were off the chain, yo.
Yeah, we're talking like we're from the West, Carmen. It was off the lit.
Main event guys would wrestle more on Raw and SmackDown back then, I feel like.
Yeah, Bill, I don't get it, Bill. They say they're brands, and every Raw and SmackDown superstar are on different brands, right, Carmen?
Yeah, so I'm having a hard time hearing you, actually.
Your audio went weird there.
I said they say they're Raw and SmackDown, and every guy on Raw and SmackDown go to the different brands.
I mean, that's the way they do it now. The rosters have gotten so big. It's almost like having separate companies within the company. Like,
it is wild.
Back in the day, you didn't have that many.
It's wild to think back that The Rock would be like Raw, Philly, and then do SmackDown Thursday. I think they recorded on Tuesday, right?
You gotta remember, the SmackDown was named after The Rock. That was literally The Rock show.
No one ever brings that up. That was his word.
It was literally The Rock show.
Do you think?
Remember, he got drafted first. He's like, "You got drafted first on The Rock show."
Yeah.
Carmen, who wins the feud, Becky Lynch or AJ Lee?
Honestly, I mean, I don't care. They gotta. I'm later change. Like, I hope AJ wins, just so then they force Becky to like change character. So I'm getting tired of the character of like the man, like the
It is
guy.
so overdone. It's
Like,
so overdone.
Like Kevin Nash said on his podcast, like wrestling has passed. Like she's passed. Like just move on. And I heartily agree.
What was he talking about, Becky Lynch?
Beef with Kevin Nash while we're at it.
Kevin Nash, you suck.
Your guy Diesel. You can't turn on Diesel.
I was Bones' guy. Bones loved Diesel.
I was gonna say John loved Diesel.
Big Daddy Cool.
We gotta get John on the podcast, God. What's he doing?
I don't know. Busy
Something
guy.
about Hulk Hogan. When Hulk Hogan lost to Sting, oh no, when he beat Sting, what was your thought? Starrcade '97.
Well, I mean, at that point, I mean, that's when Hogan was like running. So I mean, like at that point, I'm pretty sure they already had their claws into the company, and like they had already had these big contracts up, or they had to win so many matches. They're getting paid a ton of money. So I mean, it was like very few surprises came out of late '90s wrestling.
Do you think that was like a disservice to the fans?
Oh, definitely.
It breaks my heart. Bob, you know of Starrcade? You know of this tale?
No. Oh wait, I think I heard of the Starrcade pay-per-view. Yeah, I never heard of the tale.
It was WCW's WrestleMania, and it really was like Sting beating Hogan would have been like Cody finishing the story.
Yeah.
Why didn't Sting beat Hogan?
Instead,
wouldn't let it happen.
there's many different takes on what happened this day. Eric Bischoff talks about it. We got to start beef with him, too. Eric Bischoff talks about it.
It's supposed to be suck.
Yeah, we're beefing with everybody. We're done with you guys.
That's how we
This
do
is the
it.
real wrestling podcast. 83 weeks. 83 hours of sleep. That boring-ass podcast.
What, the podcast you're on now?
Right, bud?
I said the podcast you're on now?
He's talking about Eric Bischoff's podcast.
Oh, Bill, this podcast is way better than Eric Bischoff's podcast.
That's what he was saying.
I accidentally unplugged my headphone.
Not a surprise.
I disappeared for a second there.
Bill,
There you go. Remember the movie Batman and Robin?
yeah.
Hulk Hogan was in the final 3 people to play Mr. Freeze.
No way.
Yep.
He would have been better than Arnold. He would have been better than Arnold.
That's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'll say that. Arnold as Mr. Freeze. I love the guy. He is horrendous. it is funny if you want to watch Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin.
It's rough, though.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining me on the Bobcast. Anything else before we end it here?
I think this is the best one we've ever done.
I agree. Wholeheartedly.
I actually legitimately do think it was.
I think this is probably one of the best ones we've done, just because we haven't gone off the rails that badly.
Yeah, that's true. We only went off the rails like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me on the Bobcast. I'm out.